Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video presents Bible verse, Psalm 55 verse 22-inch. Let's get started now. Psalm 55 verse 22 is a beautiful and comforting verse that speaks of God's care and provision for His people. It says, "Cast your cares on the Lord and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." The verse begins with the statement to cast your cares on the Lord. This means that we should entrust our worries and concerns to God, knowing that He is able to take care of them. We are not meant to carry our burdens alone, but rather to give them to God and trust that He will provide for us. The verse goes on to say that if we cast our cares on the Lord, He will sustain us. This means that God will provide the support and strength we need to face our difficulties. It is a reminder that we do not need to rely on our own strength or resources, but rather on God's power and provision. Finally, the verse declares that God will never let the righteous be shaken. This speaks to God's faithfulness and His commitment to His people. It means that even in the face of difficulties and challenges, God will uphold and support His people. We can trust that God will never abandon us, but will always be there to provide for us and keep us secure. The symbolism in this verse is powerful and meaningful. The image of casting our cares on the Lord speaks to our need for release and surrender. It reminds us that we do not need to carry our burdens alone, but can trust in God's care and provision. It is a reminder that we can find peace and comfort in giving our worries to God. The image of God sustaining us speaks to our need for support and strength. It reminds us that we do not need to rely on our own resources, but can trust in God's power to uphold and support us. It is a reminder that we can find strength and courage in God's care and provision. Finally, the image of God never letting the righteous be shaken speaks to our need for security and stability. It reminds us that we do not need to fear or be anxious, but can trust in God's faithfulness to keep us secure. So how can we apply these teachings to our day-to-day lives, especially in terms of healing? When we are struggling with physical or emotional pain, we can turn to God and cast our cares on Him. We can trust that He will sustain us and provide the strength and support we need to face our difficulties. We can find comfort in the knowledge that God will never abandon us, but will always be there to provide for us and keep us secure. As we go about our daily lives, we can also seek to deepen our relationship with God and to entrust more and more of our cares and concerns to Him. By doing so, we can experience the healing power of God's love and care, and find peace and comfort in the knowledge that we are held secure in His loving arms. In conclusion, Psalm 55 verse 22 is a powerful and comforting verse that speaks to God's care and provision for His people. By reminding us to cast our cares on the Lord, and by declaring God's promise to sustain and uphold us, this verse can inspire us to trust in God and find comfort in His loving care. May we seek to apply these teachings to our lives, and may we experience the healing power of God's love and provision in our daily lives. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational content. See you in the next video. Wishing you a very happy day.